with ethnic cleansing, with military occupation, with genocide, and setting apartheid regime that stretches from the river to the sea and continues to subjugate and target violently Palestinians wherever they exist, be it in the historic Palestine or in refugee camps or in the diaspora. No Palestinian that you will ever meet has not been impacted by the Zionist settler colonial project. Be it 6 million refugees that are denied the right to return to their homes, or 2 million Palestinians who live on their ancestral land, discriminated against by over 70 laws inside Israel, or 3 million Palestinians who live under checkpoints, apartheid walls, military occupation in the West Bank and Jerusalem, or 2 million Gazans experiencing one of the most horrific crimes against humanity that we are witnessing today. No Palestinian was ever spared. And therefore the solution has to encompass all Palestinians. All 14 million Palestinians need to return home. The solution is simple. It's liberation and return. We must preserve and protect the Palestinian existence in Palestine on their ancestral land. We must protect that existence. And we must ensure that 6 million Palestinian refugees have the right to return to their ancestral land as well. And only then, when justice is served, we can build a future, we can build a peaceful future for all of our children and all the people residing between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea can enjoy peaceful, equal living. Because the Zionist project is, as a settler colonial project, is eliminatory by nature. It sought to destroy and exterminate Palestinians, remove them from their land, but also destroy the Palestinian peoplehood and society. So it fragmented the Palestinian people and created these compartments in which it prevented Palestinians from communicating and connecting with each other. And this is why the antidote to Zionism is connecting Palestinians all over the world, wherever they exist. Reuniting Palestinians is an act of resistance. Connecting the Palestinian community is an act of resistance. And with that, it brings me so much joy and strength to stand here next to my brother Nasser, who many of you know. Do you know who Nasser is? So Nasser Mashni is a long-time Palestinian activist and advocate and a community leader. And he descends from a family of resistance and freedom fighter. And I feel so privileged and honored to stand here today next to Nasser, because this is the Palestinian dream, that a Palestinian from 1948 like myself connects with the diaspora and with the Palestinians in the West Bank, Palestinians in Gaza. This is the Palestinian dream, is us, all of us, being together, talking about our shared history and planning for our shared future. So please, everyone, put your hands together and welcome Nasser Mashni.
Louder than that, big hand for Noura. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Now, my brothers, sisters, siblings, thank you so very much for coming out today. Today we're going to make the city stop from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea, my friends, we're not going to stop. We're going to shout, we're going to scream. Now, you should know that the Pussycats of Zion have mustered about 12 people and they want to meet us. They're looking for a reception for us down at Flinders Street. I want you to treat them how we should treat all Zionists. And that is to block, block, block. Ignore Zionists. Ignore Zionists. They have no moral equivalency to our movement, a movement of love, of inclusion, of solidarity, of humanity. They've got no... Their only argument is violence, as we've seen in Gaza, and what they are looking for, what the pussycats of Zion, we should call them the scumbags. The scumbags of Zion are looking for is the... Oh, they are scumbags. What they are looking for is the reaction. What they are looking for is the fight. Ignore them, please. Just like online, block, block, block. Don't engage with Zionists. And we should extend that into your own lives. Ignore racists. And it's so important, my friends, so important to keep posting. Keep posting, keep sharing Palestinian stories wherever you might see them. The algorithms are silencing each and every one of us. But each of us has a circle of influence, a circle of comfort, of love, of people who trust us. Our job is to get to them, and hopefully they will then share those messages with their circles of influence, and we can break those algorithms. So keep it going. It's very important today because this is a long march. It's a long march that we stay together tight. We are at our most risk when we are thin and dispersed. So keep up with the crew that are in front of you. I'll keep reminding you of that. Keep the rally tight. And it's after the bridge, we'll be going past the gallery. There'll be some kites there at the gallery, the kites for Palestine. Those kites represent the killed, martyred, slaughtered Palestinian children. If you're able to, please grab one of those kites and carry it all the way down to the beach. Thank you again for coming. This is really heartwarming to know that Palestine hasn't been forgotten, that Palestine is dear to each and every one of you. And as we commemorate Nakba 77, we say Palestine will be free from the river to the sea, and that Palestine will free us all. So thank you all so very much. And we know that genocides are not specific just to Palestine. There was a genocide here, and what we're seeing in Palestine is what happened here, but it's also happened in so many other places. And in particular today, we are commemorating with our siblings, brothers and sisters from the Tamil community what the Ceylonese did in Sri Lanka to the Tamils. And we're joined first off by Thanalini Tavachalavan, who's a refugee from Tamil Ilam in the north and east of Sri Lanka. She survived the Molivakal genocide in 2009 as a child after losing her father and many loved ones in the mass violence carried out by the Sri Lankan state, who, according to Tamil sources, over 150,000 Tamils, civilians, were killed in the final days of the war. She arrived in Australia by boat with her mother and sister seeking safety. Thanalini will share her powerful story of survival and resilience, reflecting on the horrors and the ongoing struggle for justice, freedom and dignity for the Tamil people. Big round of applause, everybody.
Hi. Before I begin my speech, I would like to acknowledge that we're serving kanji, healthy rice and coconut porridge at our stand today. This simple meal holds deep and painful meaning for our community. For many Tamils trapped in our so-called no-fly zones during the final stages of war, kanji was the last meal they ever had. It was the only nourishment left amidst starvation, displacement, and relentless shelling. For some, it became a symbol of survival, but for others, it marked their final moments on earth. It is incredibly difficult to stand here as a survivor of the genocide against Tamil in Mullivaikkal in 2009. It is even harder to witness another genocide unfolding 16 years later, this time in Gaza. Live streamed before the world, while we remain helpless to stop the mass killing of the Palestinian people. The struggles of Ilam Tamils and Palestinians share painful parallels. Both are rooted in British colonialism, which drew borders and had power to the oppressive regimes. When the British left Sri Lanka, power went to the singular elite that weaponized anti-Tamil racism. Over time, this turned into a project to transform the island into a singular Buddhist state. The armed struggle between the Tamil state and the Sri Lankan state and the Tamils began in the 70s and lasted until May 18, 2009. I was a child when the armed struggle ended, and I lived through its horrors. We spent nights in underground bunkers, shielding clueless children and terrified parents from bombs. I didn't understand why we had to hide, but I understood the fear. I rarely saw my father. He was a resistant fighter. At first I went months without seeing him, then that distance became permanent. He was killed 5 days before the war ended, just 3 days before the final massacre in Mulli Vaikar. Some memories are blurry, others are painfully clear. I remember being marched by soldiers past bodies strewn across the fields. I remember my mother screamed when she learned my father was gone. I remember children like me injured and untreated, faces I will never forget. No one came to save us. After the war, we were placed in camps labeled welfare centers, but they really were concentration camps. Food was thrown at us like we were animals. If you caught it, you ate, and if not, you went hungry. We had no toilets, no privacy, and no dignity. But somehow my mother, injured and grieving, got us out. She brought my sister and I to Australia. Without her, we wouldn't be alive today. The journey was long and uncertain. We escaped the camp, bribed our way out of the hospital, and travelled through unfamiliar places, avoiding authorities. Eventually, we boarded a crowded boat to Christmas Island, camped for weeks, and we survived on water and Parle G biscuits, shared with strangers who became like family. One day, we saw dolphins leaping beside the boat, a rare sign of hope. When we arrived in Australia, we didn't know the language, the culture, or what the future held, but we were grateful. My mother made sure my sister and I would never enjoy what she had. Her courage saved us. But even here, the struggle hasn't ended. Many refugees, survivors of genocide, are still denied permanent protection. After everything they endured, they are forced to live in a limbo for over a decade. That too is a kind of violence. Back home, our homeland remains under military occupation. Tamil lands are being seized, Buddhist temples built over our ruins, and war criminals still hold office. They speak at the UN while survivors are silenced. Justice has never been served. Even in a so-called peace, brutality continues. Government supporters and military or intelligence officers continue to target us people simply for organizing remembrance events. Through the war officially ended in 2009, people back home still wake up afraid. The trauma remains and justice is still absent. The world has forgotten Mulli Vaikar, just like it's forgetting Gaza. Victims of one genocide are called out worthy, while others are deemed unworthy. But we are all humans. Why is one child more valuable than another's? The Tamil people only sought on an independent state, Tamilam in the northeast, a place to call home. We wanted peace after generations of discrimination and violence. Instead, over 200,000 civilians and more than 15,000 resistant fighters were killed or disappeared. Was it too much to ask for a home of our own? The war didn't just take lives, it left deep scars. The fear, grief, and loss shaped who we became. Innocent lives remain missing. Basic freedoms are still denied, but I'm proud to be Tamil. It's who I am, and I'll never be ashamed to speak it. I speak now for change, for my people, for children growing up in fear, and for future generations who deserve peace and dignity and justice. Today, I stand here not only with grief, but with resolve. The memories of those who we lost, my father, our families, live on through our resistance. Their dreams did not die with them. We will still continue to struggle for justice, for our homeland, for every community still resisting erasure. Free Tamil, free Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. And we want to keep remembering that those same systems of oppression oppress people in Sri Lanka, the Tamils, but also in West Papua, in Kashmir, in Western Sahara, in Aotearoa, and every colonised system. They all get their technology from that racist, rogue apartheid state. My brothers and sisters, siblings, Uncle Gary's going to say a few words about a dear friend of ours, a dear friend of Palestine, a Palestinian, who I'm going to leave it to him to talk about him. But Uncle Gary, as you each know, is the embodiment of resilience, of steadfastness, of strength of an Indigenous person. And their continuing fight their entire lives for justice on their land. A big round of applause for Uncle Gary, everyone.
Greetings, folks. My brother Robbie and I are here. We've just been told the shocking news that my brother Ali Kazak passed away in the last day or so. Ali was one of the key people in educating me 50 years ago about the situation of Palestinian people. And Ali had spoken alongside me at Aboriginal land rights demonstrations in the 1970s in Sydney and Melbourne. So I'm deeply shocked by Ali's passing, but equally shocked with the continuing genocide and slaughter that's happening in the Palestinian people's homeland. I just wanted to say yet again that Robbie and I and many of our brothers and sisters in Black Australia continue to support strongly our Palestinian brothers and sisters, and we'll continue to be here until such day as Palestine is free again. Now, I won't be able to march with you today because I can't walk that far. In fact, I can't walk more than 10 foot. But my heart is with you today, all the way from the lobby to the sea. Fight on, folks.
I just want to add that, yeah, that's right. I was here back in early 70s standing in solidarity with Palestine back then. And I just want to say that Australia is occupied land too, don't forget this. There's a Holocaust here. There's blood all over this land. And this is where places like Israel get their power from. Not just here, Australia, the United Kingdom and the US as well. Without them, where would they be? So don't forget that. And for me, people who are complicit in genocide are just as bad as the perpetrators of genocide. And we're going to clean up our own backyard here. Remember, this is occupied land, and there's genocidal oppression of my people going on today. It's been going on for 255 years. Premeditated, intentional genocide. It's where we're standing right here. Australia, you call it. Victoria, well, that's not its real name. It's occupied land. And this is where these people like Israel get their power from. They're stealing all the resources out of here. Anyway, I don't want to detract from the horror that's going on over there in Palestine. It's disgusting. I don't know what we're going to do about it. But, we're here, and these complicitors here, we can do something about. And I just want to say that. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Gary. Thank you, Uncle Robbie. Shukran. 77 years of ongoing Nakba, colonization, ethnic cleansing, settler violence, 77 years of Israel killing, maiming, raping Palestinian women, children, and men. Shame. 77 years of international community complicity in the colonization, the ongoing genocide in Palestine. But also 77 years of staunch, relentless Palestinian resistance. 77 years of popular resistance, from the Nakba to the Naksa to the Second Intifada, Land Day. Palestinians have never given up their rights to live peacefully and freely on their ancestral land. The spirit of the Palestinians, the Sumud, the legendary Sumud, is an act of daily defiance of this settler colonial project in Palestine. Daily defiance. From Gaza to Ramallah to Akka to Al-Quds to Jenin. And if Jenin is any indication, of what resistance looked like, then I can tell you that our liberation is not a question of if, but it's a question of when. Speaking of Jenin, which is where my grandmother hails, our next speaker, also Jenini, is a person who comes from Jenin. Many of you have known him as Uncle Ihab, others know him as Abu Ibrahim, and others know him as the founder of the Sit Intifada. His resistance, his persistence and sumud manifested in his sit-in in front of the Parliament House for over 9 months is an exemplary of the Palestinian sumud. So put your hands together, everyone, and welcome Uncle Ihab, Abu Ibrahim.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To speak, I'm going to go direct into it. 77 years since the declaration of the Nakba. Another 20 years before that, preparation for the Nakba. 77 years, the Nakba never finished. Started in 1917, when the British decide to give away what they don't owe to whoever they belong to. 77 years started by this dismantle 750 Palestinians from their towns and villages, by committing more than 220 massacres in Palestine on that year, 1948. 77 years never stopped, continue every day and every month. The Nakba continued up to today. 77 years, the Nakba of the last 20 months is a lot bigger than Nakba 1948. 77 years, the world never heard of Palestine. But this year, everybody on this planet, live watching the Nakba, live watching the killing, live watching the massacre happening in Palestine, and we quiet. 77 years, we've been slaughtered. 77 years, we've been called animals. 77 years, we've been dismantled. 77 years, we've been put in refugee camps. 77 years, no one recognizes us because we are not good enough to be humans. 50% of us don't have passports at all. 77 years, some of us up to now not recognized to enter the vast majority of the countries in the world because they're not the humans. 77 years, the number of deaths every single day continue by the 10th. In the last 24 hours, 70 Palestinians been slaughtered in Gaza. 77 years for the Nakba. Today, 78 days of starvation in Gaza. Since the 2nd of March, they thought nothing entered Gaza. Since the 2nd of March, they are not the humans. They're not allowed to eat. They're not allowed to drink. They're not allowed to sleep. Even the sleep they're not allowed. Because the bombs fall on them days and nights. They're drawn on them days and nights. 300,000 have to be dismantled from the north of Gaza to Gaza City. 77 years, we're all watching. I dressed up bloody nice today to telling you, sorry Palestine, sorry Gaza, I am complicit. Because I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about my son getting married. I'm worried about my kids. I'm worried about business. I'm worried about my reputation. I sold you Palestine. I sold you. Everybody here sold Palestine. We are not doing enough for the people getting killed. We are not doing enough to stop the genocide. After 77 years, we are complicit. After 77 years, we're watching our phone if we have the guts to watch it. And some of us, complicit, they don't even own their phones to watch anymore. 77 years, we enjoy our meals when little girl can watch the drone falling from a house into her mouth. 77 years, the disaster's happening. Continue happening. The death's happening. The lives everywhere in Gaza. Everywhere in Turkey. Everywhere in Jenin. Everywhere in oceans. They don't want us to live anymore. And our leaders go pay their taxes to Trump. $2.4 trillion. And they could not enter one bottle of water for the girls of Gaza, for the kids of Gaza. Shame on them. And shame on us accepting this. Shame on us not stopping this. $2.4 trillion. And we can't save one child in Gaza. And how are we going to liberate ourselves? Are we really free? Are we really free? No! We are not free! Sorry, I'm crying, girls. But I just got bloody pain in the chest. An Irish sister, she said to me, took us 800 days to be liberated. We should wait another 800 days to be liberated? No! She said, why you aren't angry Palestinians? Why you aren't destroying the whole world to be free Palestinians? Why you are too quiet bloody Palestinians? Because we are complicit. Because we love this life. Because we're worried about our children. Because the pain in our hearts no longer hurtful. Because we decide to come once a week here or there to get the anger, to take the bloody morphine and go sleep with the best thinking that's it. I done my duty. I done my best today. It's enough. I don't know how to do anymore. For the next week. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. Give me a minute, Nasser. Doesn't matter. We're going to walk 6 kilometers. Even give the kids how many kilometers they walked for the last 20 months. Up and down for the last 20 months. With no food, with no shelter. No more buildings in Gaza. He destroyed the tents. No more buildings. They will burn the tents. We're going to be stronger. We need you everywhere. The last message, the missing, if I heard it, from a poor guy in Indonesia, who donated some of his money to hackers, to hack the system of the Zionists. He's very intelligent. He can use his ability. Use your ability to fight your battle everywhere. Be a target for us anywhere and everywhere. Target for us anywhere and everywhere. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Gaza. Free Gaza. Free, free Gaza. Free Gaza. Thank you, Ahab. A big round of applause, my brothers and sisters, for Ahab. And he's speaking from his heart, from his truth. None of us is doing enough. None of us is doing enough. It's easy for each one of us to think we've done enough today. That I came out and rallied for Palestine today. It's easy to think you did your job. It's easy to keep talking to the same people about Palestine. It's not enough.
It's not enough exactly what he said. We need to get uncomfortable. We need to get uncomfortable. Speak in spaces where Palestine is not yet palatable. Where it's not yet palatable. Go to those spaces where you feel uncomfortable. And if you feel uncomfortable, you are doing the work. You are doing the work. And take your strength from the unbroken spirit, the unconquered spirit of brothers like Uncle Gary Foley, of people like Roh, people like the Palestinians that continue to stand steadfast. Keep your strength from them. Do not break down. Do not stop. We have to keep fighting and know that we're winning. We're not winning fast enough, but we are winning. We are winning. We are. You should know that. It's way too slow and too many kids and women and men are dying, but we are winning. The Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro, I wish Elbow was like Pedro. Pedro said they'll have nothing to do with that genocidal state. Ended an arms contract. Viva España. And already the genocide enablers, the media, are starting to change their language a little bit. They are changing their language, whether it's the Financial Times, the Economist, the Independent, the Guardian, the New York Times. They've all changed their language a little bit. Not enough and far too late for them not to be held criminally responsible, and it's on each and every one of us to make sure we do. And to be clear, these are not op-eds, which one person wrote. These are editorials, which means the editorial stance of these papers has changed. They are starting to use those words. We've got a situation where Zionist reporters like Shael Ben Ephraim, he says, I'm really concerned that this is a moment in history when people will look back where we got it wrong as a country. Today, finally he's got it. You got it wrong in 1948, scumbag. You got it wrong in 1948, and we're going all the way back then when Palestine was free from the river to the sea. We've got conservative MPs, people who have been running defence for that apartheid genocidal state for decades in the UK. A Conservative MP, Mark Pritchard, who said in the House of Commons last week that he had supported Israel at all costs. And he said, but I got it wrong, and publicly withdrew his support. For many years, I've been in this House, 20 years I've supported Israel at all costs. And quite frankly, today I want to say that I got it wrong, and I condemn Israel for what it's doing to the Palestinian people. We did that. We forced that change. We will continue to force that change. We will continue to fight. Will you continue to fight? Are you going to keep speaking out? Are you going to keep showing up? How long far from the river to the sea? Let's get ready to start marching, everybody. Let's go. From the river to the sea. 1, 2, happy silent. 3. Stop the bombing now, 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 now. 1. We are the people. 2, 3. Now, 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 now. 1, 2, 3. Now remind everybody we're going down to Princess Bridge, the river. We've got a couple of speeches there, from there to the American Embassy, and then from there to the bridge. From the river to the sea, my friends, Palestine will be free. And remember, ignore Zionists. Block, 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 block. Ignore them, yeah? Keep going, everyone.
Hey, good morning. Hi, good morning. Ready? Hi. Great. Oh. Nice. Wow. Well, because they said something online. Oh, that's right. It's not. Last time, William came in and said, I need to let you know. And then they got that's some. She went that way. I think she wanted to go to the toilet. And so he just written me and goes, yes, we are. They actually so we could take a tour if we wanted to. There's got to be another thing with her. And Mum walked up to 6 so she would tell me to step back, right like that. Just joking about it. Ridiculous. We just had such a fun being there, one with about pre-Palestine Rally. Anyways, yeah. It's a distraction. Yeah. Are you up for the whole walk? I can't stay for the whole walk. I have to pack up the marquee. Yes. Hi. You alright? You alright, okay? You alright, okay? Right. It looked like it's a bit inflamed. Got countries like are we bumping up? Well, yeah, we're going to. I'll send you. Yeah, we get some lunch later. The other end, right? Yeah. I can't stay for the whole thing. Okay. I'll phone the file out of the US consulate. So I've got a meeting on 4. It's going to be in 4 at 4. Okay. So, all right. You have to go to see the video of the Pussycats. Yeah. How many of them? 10 of them. The train flying. I'm sorry. How are you? You alright? Good leg, yeah. It's very big. It's huge. Yeah. Good. You've been all the way to the beach? Yeah. Yes? Yeah. I've never done anything to do it. So there's a couple of spots where they're going to be stopping and talking, isn't there? Yes, yeah. Right, so Reach. Okay. The US Embassy. Okay. I'm going to head up to the front of the consulate anyway. It's huge. Wow. Fantastic. Thanks. Michael. Hi. But the first place has to go to business. So we've got these two. You see, John, you can go in I'll see you at the other end. That's good. Like the phone. Okay, okay. It's moving very quickly, isn't it? Somebody ended up and streaming it on Instagram. So once you stand somewhere, just sort of go past and get the length of it. Yeah. So I'm just going to get to the next division. I think I'll lose people after this. Okay. Where are they talking about?
Ignore them. Keep moving.
ناصر خلي المسيرة تمشي.
Is okay.
Let's go. Keep going. Please, everyone, can we get people moving forwards a bit, please? Let's keep moving forward. We want everyone to be able to hear speeches. Yalla. Thank you, guys.
Palestine, okay? Louder. Let the other side. From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river!
Thank you, Coco. All right, thanks everyone for walking with us this far. The program is not over. We have a speaker here, and then we have a next stop at the U.S. Embassy, and then we'll finish the thing filled up. I would like to thank everyone for showing and demonstrating what exemplary behavior and what it means to be in solidarity with the Palestinian people. I think you have been amazing throughout the 19 months, showing up weekend after weekend, never getting tired, but never giving up. I know we're all tired, but giving up is a luxury that people, my family, my people back home don't have. People living in Palestine do not have that option of giving up. So this is why it's important that we're in our context as Palestinians in the diaspora, utilize every tool possible so that we can end the ongoing genocide, the ongoing atrocity, the ongoing destruction of Palestinian land and Palestinian people. Our next speaker is a long-term Palestinian activist. You've seen her in many rallies, giving the emotional, but also so what we're going to do now, you're going to get the mic at the U.S. consulate. Let's keep going. From the river to the sea. From the sea to the river. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Come on, everybody, keep marching each other side. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! One! Two! Three! Now! One! Two! We want to be silent! Three! Now! One! Two! Three! Now! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! In our thousands, in our millions! In our millions, in our billions! Louder, everyone! In our thousands, in our millions! In our millions, in our billions! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! One! Two! We want to be silent! Now! One! Two! Three! Come on, everybody, keep up with the people in front of you. You can cheer! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! As we march today, I want you to remember the strength of all indigenous people, wherever they might be, my friends, whether they're on this continent, Aotearoa, or anywhere else that's commonized, unbroken, unconquered indigenous spirit that continues to fight for justice from this continent to Palestine, to Kashmir, Western Sahara, Western Papua,
and every colonized people. Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! And remember why we're marching. We are marching for a world that is free and equal for everyone. Free and equal for everyone, irrespective of your colour, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your sex. Because we are building a world of love, not a world that Israel has, a world of hate. Not a world of Israel of exclusion, not a world of Israel of oppression, but a world of tomorrow where we are all free brothers and sisters, where we are all free from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Come on, take over everybody. We're marching hard here. We're marching for Nakba 77. When Palestinians were ethnically cleansed, but they remain unconquered and unbroken. We pay respect to all of the martyrs, and we honour the resistance of every single Palestinian who resists the tyranny of Zionism, who resists the tyranny of oppression, resists the racism of Zionism, because Palestine is going to be free! Palestine is going to be free, my friends, from the river to the sea! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! And as the Jews against the occupation of Jews in solidarity in Palestine, my part of the big round of applause for our citizens in the Jewish community! Woo! This is bigger than Martha! I feel like I'm in the key. Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine, love you! Woo! Come on, everyone, keep on going. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. How much was it here? Now from here to Palestine. 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. I'm so proud of every one of you who have stopped Melbourne today. This march is 10, 20, 30, 50,000. Well done, everybody! Well done, everyone. Well done, Melbourne, for coming out and remembering that when one of us is oppressed, we are all oppressed. When one person is not free, none of us is free. And a world that we are dreaming about, the world we are praying for, the world we are fighting for, is a world of equality where we're not going to be judged, as Martin Luther King said, by the colour of my skin, but by the content of my character. And if you are filled with love, you belong in that future, and if you're filled with hate, you won't be there, we won't be seeing you in that world. We've got the receipts. We've got the receipts, ladies and gentlemen. That world we're building together will not stop. Palestine will be free, and it will free the whole world. Come on, march on, everybody. 1. Louder, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, free Palestine! Free Palestine! So I march out, everybody, ignore the Zionists, treat them like you would online, block, ignore them. They got nothing for us. They've been able to muster a grand total of 25 people, and here we are, 50,000! Here we are, 50,000! Well done, Melbourne, well done! 1, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, Now let me hear everybody in our thousands, in our millions, in our millions, in our billions. Palestinian. Indeed, everybody, I'm very proud of you and thank you for coming out today. And hasn't Melbourne turned it on for the biggest rally this year? Well done, Palestine! Well done, every one of you. I can tell you this is about the biggest march we've had since 2023, and it's true, so we're not going to stop. Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop? Are you going to keep fighting for justice? Fighting for Palestine! Fighting for humanity! Right? I've got some steak knives in the house. 1, 2, 3! Now, 1, 2, 3! Now! Hold on, everybody. Keep on marching. Keep up, everyone. We're stronger, more unified when we're together. So proud of every one of you. Thank you. Come on out, Melbourne. From the river to Vancouver, Palestine will live forever. Let's hear it. From the river to Vancouver, Palestine will live forever. You better repeat it. From the river to Vancouver, Palestine will live forever. From the river to Vancouver, Palestine will live forever. To Vancouver, Palestine will live forever. Come on, guys, catch up, everyone. Catch up. Come on, everybody, free Palestine. Free Palestine. I want to hear you, free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. In our thousands, in our millions. In our millions, in our billions. Free Palestine. 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, come on, take it to Palestine, catch up. You guys stuck at the front, catch up, take it to Palestine. No stopping on the bridge, guys, keep coming. Come on, keep rolling, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3. Now, well done, take it to Palestine. If I can get us attention, we can walk in too far. Someone spent this check on itself. Another 5 seconds, you call it speed up. Come on, everybody. In our thousands, in our millions. Louder, everyone, in our thousands, in our millions. Now, come on, louder than that. In our thousands, in our millions. In our billions, in our trillions. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free Palestine until Palestine is free, everyone. Come on, keep on marching, tidying everything up. Come on, keep coming, everyone. Ignore the Zionists. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Come on, everyone, come on down. We're still marching. From the river to St. Kilda, Palestine will live forever.
Well, so we're probably going to try to
Go on, everybody, keep on marching from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the river to St. Kilda, Palestine will live forever. From the river to St. Kilda, Palestine will live forever. From St. Kilda to the river, Palestine will live forever. From St. Kilda to the river, I'm touched on somewhere flat. Yay, free Palestine, come on the clockers, catch up, clockers, let's go. Jessica is in the house. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
You had to catch up to the front of the line.
That's on the frame.
Some people out there last weekend without the darkness, without
Mica pro Palestine, pro Jannah. Sold.
Oh, the underbid. Yeah, there's no penalty when we.
For those of you still watching, we're about to stop outside the US Embassy where there will be a few more speeches, and then from there continuing on to St Kilda Beach. So if you're in the area, please join us.
Free Palestine!
by normal actions. On the sideline, stop that to normalise.
Almost made it to the front of the march. It's a really big march today.
Yeah.
No, I haven't got something.
Maxwell, 4 steps forward, more.
Keep going.
Perfect. Yeah, but sometimes. Palestine will be free. People that got kept up. Crossroad, 2 steps forward, please. Good work. I'm slow the pace down just a little bit. We want to make sure everyone in the back gets there. Beautiful.
People look amazing. Yeah. I was gonna.
Final clear? We're just going to try and slow the rally down a bit to let the people in the back catch up to us.
I think we've arrived at the US Embassy.
The solidarity that
perhaps everybody honour everyone that is past in the struggle, we honour everyone that is a man, woman, and child who fought for liberation, not only for Palestine, but for all, for a world that we are God together in the world. To everyone, whoever they may be, however they might identify, whatever sex they may be. But remember, when we are fighting for a free Palestine, we are fighting for a free world. So wherever you are, wherever you go, be speaking up and out for Palestine. Be swearing. To the right of jungle, to everyone who knows the South of Palestine, from the river to the sea. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Let's go, everybody. Up to the U.S. Embassy,
How you going? Oh, good.
There's like 50,000 people.
Oh, no, it's insane, man. It's so good.
Keep going, keep walking, everyone. We made this stop here today because the ongoing genocide, the ongoing killing and maiming and raping of Palestinian women, children, and everyone, literally everyone in Gaza, would not have happened without the ongoing support of the United States of America. The ongoing atrocities, the war crimes, the crimes against humanity would not have happened, would not have been able to be sustained for 19 months on without the U.S. driving and sustaining the killing of Palestinians in Gaza. Without providing political coverage to the state of Israel in the international arena. Zionism as a settler colonial ideology is not only represented in the state of Israel. You don't have to be Jewish to be Zionist. You can be Christian, you can be Muslim, you can be atheist, you can be Hindu, and you can still endorse Zionism, and you can still be pro-genocide regardless of your ethnicity or religion. And just to remind everyone that the movement for Palestine is an anti-racist, anti-colonial, anti-imperialist movement. And you have been a part of one of the longest, most continuous, sustained protest anti-war movements on this continent. So give yourself a big round of applause. We are here today, 77 years later, 77 years of ethnic cleansing, genocide, settlement expansionism, because of the complicity of the international community. And when I say international community, I don't mean people like us. I'm talking about the official level, the politicians, those who hold power. In 1948, the International Committee officiated the Nakba. They officiated the Nakba. They accepted the injustices that fell on the Palestinian people at the hands of Zionist militia and the Zionist movement. The world made a political decision then to accept the ethnic cleansing and the genocide against the Palestinian people. And they are counting on us to normalize this. They're counting on us to treat this, the genocide, the massacring of children on a daily basis for the last 19 months, targeting of hospitals, babies in incubators, people sleeping in the tents, They're counting on us to get tired and to normalize this. But we are here to say that this is the new normal. You are the new normal. Rallies, weekly rallies are the new normal. We will not stop. As long as there's bombs falling on the heads of babies in the tents as they sleep, we will continue to show up and we will continue to push against all of these atrocities and injustices. Not only in Palestine, but also on this continent and everywhere in the world. Before I introduce the next speaker, I would like to thank everyone for sticking around, for being with us, for walking with us. The journey is not over yet. We still have one more place to stop. But I would like to welcome our next speaker. Our next speaker is Paul, is a writer, activist. She's a law lecturer, Plan International Australia ambassador, and researcher for the Palestinian Institute for Climate Strategy. She was recognized as one of the 40 under 40 most influential Asian Australians. Give me a big round of applause, everyone. Hello, everyone. First, I'd like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. As a young activist, I was always told that Palestine was something that was too complicated, that there are two sides, that it was something that I wouldn't understand. So 2 years ago, I decided to see it for myself, and I went to the West Bank, and I was shocked to see the material injustice. I was shocked to see in Area C in the West Bank that 99% of building permits are denied to Palestinians, leaving their homes and businesses in rubble. I realized that when I went to the West Bank, I was only able to drink bottled water because water was not fit for consumption, whereas in Israel you could drink from the tap. I realized that something as basic as words was unequal, when only Palestinians, when Israelis and foreigners were allowed to drive on 4-lane highways and settlements, whereas Palestinians were relegated to broken down roads that were dangerous. They couldn't even drive on their own land. And in that, I also had the privilege of meeting many Palestinians. I was able to go to a refugee camp next to the wall, and I saw a young boy, a young Palestinian boy, holding a large plastic gun. I realized that his entire life, he has only known life next to a wall that his people did not construct, a wall that says that they are subhuman, a wall that denies their full humanity. Of course he would be angry, and of course that is the only thing he's seen, violence from the IDF and violence from settlers against his people. That young boy looked like my brother, and I thought, that could be me, that could be us. And were wearing their best dress to eat. And I realized how disgusting it was that we are letting these young children be raised in this environment that again denies them of their full humanity. Another part that stands out to me when I was able to visit the Palestinian village of Susia, Palestinians who were expelled from their land a couple of decades ago. They've received funding from European aid agencies and were building a temporary community centre. But they were only able to construct it at night under a tarp because if it was in the sunlight, settlers would tear it down. Aid agencies know about this, but they did not stand up and say something. The women in Susia told me, we don't need money for bread or food or water. We need political power. We need you to amplify our voice. And that is exactly what we are doing today. the West Bank, I also was able to visit Hebron, which is one of the most visibly occupied areas in the West Bank. There I saw groups of 18-year-old Israeli IDF soldiers in full SWAT uniform, and I saw them as they held their AK-47 while scrolling on TikTok, and they are allowing an 18-year-old who's able to determine the fate of a Palestinian family that day. Children, both Palestinians and Israelis, are being used in a pawn in this war complex and military machine. Children are being used as pawns. But of course, it's no surprise when we go to West Bank and see signs that say to Israelis constructed by the Israeli government that Palestinian communities are a threat to your own life. The only threat is the Israeli war machine. The only threat After I saw the genocide and the apartheid for myself, I initially felt devastated and I thought, how could Australia have done this? But the more I thought about it, the less surprised I was. Because when I saw Israel and when I went to the West Bank, I realized that this is an early stage of Australia, and the same privilege that ripped Aboriginal children out of the beds of their families' homes is the same privilege that is allowing the genocide in Gaza to occur. The same privilege that denies Palestinians from going through their own community, their own land, the same administrative forces that denies them from seeing the sea, is the same white hand that stands for rejection on the application of a person of color with brown skin because of the White Australia policy. They are the same. So today I say, and one final thing, when I went to the West Bank, I saw in one of the most tear-gas places in the world, in Hebron, I met a gentleman who decided to grow a sunflower patch. He restored the soil and allowed those sunflowers to grow. And that is the same joy that we should be bringing and demanding. Because when I went to the West Bank, I saw that every smile, that every laugh, that every marriage, that every child, that every party, that every celebration was resistance, a resistance to the belief that Palestinians and we can feel love and joy, and we are not subhuman. They are not subhuman. So I will end it with this. If you have suffered or lost your job for speaking out about Palestine, wear that as a badge of honor. And to all of you, those who may have public platforms or public influence, if you know somebody here that has lost their job because of Palestine, thank you for being here. And the same joy I saw in Palestine is the same love that I see here. Behind every tear, behind every feeling of rage is love. Thank you for fighting for Palestine. Thank you for fighting for humanity. And thank you for fighting for my generation. Thank you so much for these words, and thank you for being here with us today.
Good job.
Maybe, sorry, can I get everyone to please move a little bit forward so that the guys in the back over there can get closer to us? Thank you so much. A little bit more. Thank you. Thank you. Israel! USA! How many kids have you killed today? Israel! USA! How many kids have you killed today? Israel! USA! How many kids have you killed today? Israel! It gives me so much pleasure to introduce our next speaker. Our next speaker is such an inspirational woman. She's always involved in every event or initiative that has to do with Palestine. Her commitment is unwavering and her energy is so uplifting. And it gives me so much pleasure to introduce my name is a Palestinian woman from Ramallah. Tulkarem, which is right next to Ramallah. From Tulkarem, Mai is an active member, one of the leading members at Free Palestine Melbourne. Please, everyone, welcome Mai. Give Mai a big round of applause. Thank you, everyone. I'd like everyone to just take a quick moment and look around you. Look to the people next to you, the ones behind you. It is us, every single one of us, who has come out for Palestine. It is us who is this movement. It is us who are taking a stand and demanding basic human rights. It is us who have seen the connections and identified that we must stand on the right side of history, that we must stand for a collective humanity for every single one of us. And standing by Palestine is the right decision, because it means we stand for every single one of us. I want you to know, you've heard us say for months, years, on the speeches, on the steps, in the media, the Nakba never ended. The Nakba has continued. It is ongoing and is being perpetuated right now. The Nakba is a settler colonial project, the same one that we saw on this land that we stand on. Our Indigenous and brothers and sisters have been living through 250 years of Nakba and genocide. And we know that this land was never ceded. This had a land with the people, just like Palestine. We are a people. This is our land. Our land. As we stand in front of the U.S. Embassy, we're not just complicit. They have funded, enabled, empowered from day one the genocide, the Nakba of the Palestinian people, the theft of their land, the incarceration of their people, the torture, the murder, the incapacitation of every element of resistance. Yes, I am a Palestinian woman. I was born in Tulkarem. I was born in the middle of the Intifada. I am a child of the Intifada. Every single generation of a Palestinian has lived through one type of Nakba of Intifada, one type of violence and murder and persecution. There is not one Palestinian who has not had a family member murdered, tortured, imprisoned, massacred. Not one. And yet, we stand defiant in our humanity. For me and the Palestinian people, I think of the stories like my grandmother, the women in our communities, the men, the women, and the children. But the women who have seen whole generations of their husbands, their brothers, their children incarcerated and murdered, who stand every day on the front lines fighting for freedom. I remember my grandma telling me the story of, in 1948, the first terrorist bombing that the Urgun perpetrated against Palestinians. It was the first terrorist attack that they perpetrated. They blew up a building, and in that building, they killed my two aunties and they blinded my grandmother. It started the outbreak. And her story reminded me as she was forced out of her home and her husband was shot in the back of the head by terrorist militias. And she was forced to march, grieving leaving her children, blinded and injured, like we are marching today, forced out of her home into refugee camps. And on that march, she lost her mother, she lost her father, she lost her friends, she lost her home, she lost everyone around her, and she found herself in a refugee camp. And there, she was left blinded to try and raise her children with no food, no water, no shelter. And we are seeing this perpetrated. We are seeing it perpetrated right now in Gaza, right now in the West Bank. Israel has announced its initiative, its Operation Gideon Chariots. Yes, shame. But let us be clear, this is not a new initiative. This has been the calling, the intention, the policy of the Israeli regime from day one. They have come out vocally and said they are continuing the Nakba. The children are a legitimate target. That all must be killed. This is what they are saying. And that is not new rhetoric. They have said it from the day of its inception. And our governments and the media have not only hidden that, they have enabled the lies of the Israeli state. They have funded it. And we have stand in front of the US Embassy, not just in defiance of them and their brutality, but against our own government and its own complicity. And let me tell you, this is a long fight. Palestinians have been fighting for freedom for more than 77 years, and we will continue to fight and resist. And I know I've taken a little bit long, but I do want to finish off with one thing, because there is one experience that I had that I will never forget. I was in Palestine visiting family in the West Bank in 2014. And I was pulling up to a checkpoint, and there were 8 men and a young boy zip-tied on the side of the road, lying there for over 8 hours. And I pull up, and there is this soldier, 18-year-old soldier, who saw my Australian passport and thought that it was fun to tell me, oh, you see these people, this is just a game. This is just a game. I can do whatever I want. That line has stuck with me for over 10 years. That soldier did not know that my Palestinian ID was taken off me when I was 17, when I was detained and arrested. That soldier didn't know that every single one of my family has languished in prisons and have been murdered. That soldier didn't see me as a human being or as a Palestinian. He saw it as a game, that our lives, that our children, our humanity was a game. But we are here to tell them that it is not. And as we march together, for years Palestinians marched and spoke, and we were alone. We are not alone anymore. We stand united together. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Let's show Melbourne what we stand for.
Thank you, May. Big round of applause for May, everybody. I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you. We're about to start marching again. But I want you to remember a time when hospitals were sacrosanct, when schools were off limits, mosques, churches, graveyards even were off limits, when there was a red line, on Rafah. There's too many names and too many images and too many martyrs that we have to take a moment to remember them all.
Take a moment to remember them all and remember the pain and suffering of the loss of their humanity and what that has robbed the world of. We must honour them and honour the promise of never stopping, of keep showing up, of keep speaking out. We must honour that we will never forget and never forgive. In Gaza, killing babies became normalised. Killing children, medical staff, men, women became normalised. Cutting off water, starving 2 million people became normalised. The West enabled it. This scumbag embassy enables it and funds it. We are complicit in this colony. And people ask me all the time, they ask me, why does Palestine matter? Why does that small strip of land matter? Half a world away. Because we know it symbolises something much greater. It's simple. Palestine is the mask. Palestine is the mask that Western humanity, rules-based order, international law sits behind. But that mask has slipped. Western morality has collided with colonial violence, revealing in Israel empire itself, which is why it still has friends in countries like this, settler colonial countries, why it has friends in the States. Palestine is the world's moral conscience, the beating heart. Without it, the world descends into a soulless rock. Who are we if we can watch this happen? Who are we? Palestine matters because Palestine is a mirror. Palestine is a mirror to the world of who you are.
Yes.
You either are okay with this normalised butchery or you are not okay with this normalised butchery. You are either speaking out against this normalised butchery or you are complicit. Shame. Palestine shows us who you are, whether they like it or not, and we remember him, 6 years old in a car, crying into a phone, begging for somebody to come and save her, telling everyone that her family was already dead. An ambulance crew dispatched. The Israelis destroyed the ambulance and shot 355 bullets into the car. 15 healthcare workers. They were terrorists, they were Hamas, until the video of one of the martyred emergency workers revealed that they were executed. They buried those things. Shame, we're investigating. You're an anti-Semite. Oh, sorry. Shame. And then the only surviving witness, a 12-year-old boy, miraculously was assassinated. Shame. We remember Sidra, who was playing with her cousin in the south because they told them to evacuate the north and she was bombed, and we remember her lifeless body hanging from a building, her legs amputated. Roh and roh, the soul of my soul, we wept. We wept as her grandfather held her lifeless body before they assassinated her as well. Shame. Not enough to move the soulless, heartless leaders of countries like ours. Not enough. But the genocide ideas have been exposed, my friends, have been exposed, and we're not going away. We're not going to stop. Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop? Let them here in Palestine. Are you going to stop? From the river to the sea. Let's go, everybody. March from the river to the sea. From the sea to the river. Let's go, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Everybody make sure you stay tight. Keep tight because then we get thin and can't get in between us. Stay tight. Keep up with everybody in front of you. 1. Let's go, everybody.
March!
Got that?
Yes! Yes! Drummers to the front, please. Can we get the drummers to the front, please? Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river!
That's correct. We've just left the embassy and we're heading down St Kilda Road. Just arrived at St Kilda Junction. We're turning right into Union Street. So we're just crossing over what I think is Beaconsfield Parade. And looks like they're leading us through the park to Fitzroy Street, I'm assuming. I think we're about to hit Fitzroy Street. Just near the corner of Princess Street. See St Kilda Park Primary School to my right, and the old St Kilda football ground to my left.
Not even after me. Wait. Everybody wait. جمع الناس جمع الناس يلا 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 لا تسوق يلا لا تسوق
We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop the bombing now, 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 now. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Heading for a toilet break. Toilet break. Having a 5-minute break.